Welcome once again then to the United States Grand Prix here in the magnificent city of Austin. It was here in 2018 that Kimi Räikkönen delighted the world by winning for the first time in 114 races. There's always a record to be broken, so what I wonder is in store for us today. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, where 20 corners and speeds of up to 200 miles an hour await us on this magnificent racetrack. It's 60% full throttle with plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the two DRS zones into turn 1 and at the end of the long back straight into turn 12. What a race we have in store today. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Ricciardo, Hamilton, Lando Norris, and Gasly, Leclerc, the Rainmaster, Tsunoda, and Sebastian Vettel, Russell, Stroll, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Fernando Alonso. They've taken a grid penalty. Räikkönen, Perez, Nicholas Latifi, and Mick Schumacher, Sainz, and Nikita Mazepin. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going. Okay, how was the pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well. Radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch. hold, the faster that capacity will drop. Nice overtake. P7 now. P7, Hamilton is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 2.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Leclerc behind. Less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Our gap to first place is 7.7 seconds. Your pit window opens in 2 laps' time. There are 10 laps to go. Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pit. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 8.9 seconds. Final lap of the race. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work and they should be proud of the victory they secured here. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, But their rivals have made up some solid ground today. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to the Rainmaster. They pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was just a pleasure to watch.
Nothing can challenge the leaders of the Constructors' Championship at this point. But, and it's another title in the bag for Red Bull. After a long and hard-fought season, they built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Will you be celebrating with your teammate tonight after their hard-earned victory? How do you feel seeing your teammate up on the podium?
Your team did an incredible job at this track in comparison to last season. Is this something you've been preparing for? Great. Well, that's everything.